There's something for everyone on Netflix, but there's also a lot of garbage. Our list of the best Netflix shows is to help you avoid the bad shows and uncover the finest ones. We also strive to identify the less obvious jewels, so we're convinced you'll discover a must-see show you didn't know about. Today we are going to talk about top 10 Netflix series you must watch. Before starting this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 10. The Haunting of Hill House. The Haunting of Hill House is horror at its finest, engrossing, gorgeous, and most of all, horrifying. It is loosely based on Shirley Jackson's gothic horror novel of the same name. The Crane family moves into Hill House in the summer of 1992 with the intention of renovating and eventually flipping it, but when they are compelled to stay longer, paranormal activity pushes one member of the family over the brink, forcing the rest to evacuate. Disaster strikes again 26 years later, forcing the remaining family members to gather and confront the horrific memories that have ruined their lives. Hill House never holds back on the jump scares, making the suspense unpleasant to watch, in the best way. Despite the plot's evident supernatural components, the horror is grounded in the stories of the Crane family's surviving members. Number 9. The Crown. The Crown, now in its 4th season, depicts the British royal family at its best and worst. It's a clearly fictitious recounting of Queen Elizabeth II's life, with the first season focusing on the 8 years from 1947 to 1955, when Elizabeth marries the Duke of Edinburgh. The second series, which covers the Suez Crisis and the departure of British Prime Minister Harold Macmillan, moves at a faster pace. In the third season, Olivia Colman took over as HRH as he navigated the tumultuous middle years and swinging 60s, while the fourth season, which was just released, focuses on Princess Diana's tumultuous connection with the royals. Number 8. The Queen's Gambit. This 7-part limited series, based on a novel of the same name, follows chess prodigy Beth Harmon from an orphanage in Kentucky to dueling with Russians in Moscow, and is stylish, engaging, and immensely watchable. The series is so surprisingly engrossing that you'll be considering a monthly subscription to chess.com after seeing Anna Taylor-Joy as the troubled Harmon. Number 7. Orphan Black. Looking for a Netflix hidden gem? Orphan Black is a great place to start. The sci-fi drama rose to fame with Tatiana Maslany's Emmy triumph in 2016, but it never quite caught on with the general public like Black Mirror and Doctor Who did. Outsider and orphan Sarah Manning, Maslany, assumes her identity after witnessing the suicide of a lady who looks exactly like her. However, she quickly uncovers a plot that will haunt her past and shape her future. Maslany's dramatic performances is tough to explain without giving too much away about the plot, but it's one of the most unique and remarkable turns in science fiction television. Orphan Black is a terrific watch for any sci-fi lover looking for excellent female-led drama and humor, even if the story elements and characters can be a touch out there at times, especially in the later seasons. Number 6. Dracula. Dracula, a modern adaptation of the classic novel by Mark Gatiss and Stephen Moffat, draws inspiration from their earlier work on the massively popular Sherlock. Dracula, thankfully, shares more in common with Sherlock's earlier seasons than the clunky latter ones, resulting in a brilliantly macabre twist on the famous tale. Claus Bang, a Danish actor, gives a career-defining performance as the titular vampire, who enjoys clashing with an unusual nun, Dolly Wells, desperate to understand his secrets and put an end to his centuries-long trail of terror. The 3-part miniseries will captivate you from the start and keep you guessing until the end. Number 5. Peaky Blinders. Since their first appearance in the BBC series in 2013, the Shelbys have come a long way. The 5th series was released on Netflix for the first time at the end of April. It now means that every episode has been created and is available on the streaming service. Tommy Shelby's gang has a lot of power and influence in the UK establishment in Season 5. That doesn't mean the Brummy mobsters' lives have become any easier. The family's opponent's power has grown as well, and there's a serious danger that the family's days are numbered. Number 4. Sex Education. This bawdy teen show's second season was one of Netflix's most anticipated releases in 2020. Sex Education is set in the United Kingdom and filmed in Wales, while having a distinctively American feel to it, with jocks, a cappella groups, and cruel females. Asa Butterfield plays an awkward adolescent who starts delivering sex counseling for money, while Gillian Anderson portrays his mother with grace. While the eponymous subject is treated as a source of comedy, Sex Education also delves into questions of intimacy and identity in a clever way that will elicit strong emotions. Number 3. The Witcher. The Witcher, a Netflix original, isn't particularly impressive by objective critical criteria. However, as far as binge-worthy escapist entertainment goes, it's a complete success. The series follows Geralt of Rivia, Henry Cavill, a mutant witcher who slays monsters for money. It is based on a Polish fantasy literature genre that achieved global appeal with its successful computer game adaptation. Our burly, gravel-voiced hero, on the other hand, becomes entangled in a larger narrative when his fate is intertwined with that of an orphaned princess on the run and a powerful sorceress pushing the limits of her skills. Number 2. Travelers. Travelers is a hidden gem, but one that is becoming increasingly well known as more people recognize the brilliance of this compact, engaging Canadian sci-fi series. The show follows a group of time travelers sent back to the 21st to avert the post-apocalyptic future from which they came, and is hosted by Brad Wright, one of the co-creators of Stargate SG-1. The twist is in the manner in which they travel. Shortly before their deaths, the travelers have their mind transferred into the bodies of individuals, acquiring their identities and living their lives in between missions. It's an exciting, sometimes complicated watch that nicely balances serious science fiction and approachable pleasure. Number 1. Money Heist. When a group of 9 thieves attempt an ambitious theft at the Royal Mint of Spain, they are confident that their precise plan will cover every possibility. However, things start to go apart when the enigmatic mastermind behind the theft begins to develop feelings for the police investigator in charge of ensuring the safe release of the 67 hostages. Money Heist is a deliciously hectic and tension-filled series that produces surprisingly sympathetic figures out of its diabolical main protagonists, despite the twisting plot stretching the borders of disbelief at times. That's a wrap for today's video about the top 10 Netflix series you must watch. Hope this video gives you some entertainment. What do you think about our list? Let us know in the comment section below. And make sure to hit the like button. And subscribe to our channel for more future updates.